afternoon. Well, today I'm going to show you one of my toys. This one here. This is my Dulcimer. There are all kinds of Dulcimers out there, but this one is called a mountain Dulcimer. It comes with this handy dandy little book that says basically read me before you make yourself a fool online. So it's safe to read this. It was made by the Seagull Instrument Factory, and the brand name of this is called the Merlin. Okay. Now, it's tuned diatonically, but if I have to explain what diatonic tunes are, that's going to take a lot of time because there's all kinds of things that you have to worry about. Fifths and octaves and all this. So the easiest way to describe what diatonic means, it means basically that even a child could play it. Now it has 4 strings, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're tuned to D, A, and another D for the last, for the first 2 strings. Now, if you notice, the frets are spaced quite oddly if you're a guitar player because they're not separated from larger to smaller. So the smaller the frets, the higher the tone. And the bigger the frets, the lower the tone. Let's see, now this, you have big, big, little, big. But I'm going to show you what it can do, okay? So as diatonic, this is the first string. Now, because it's tuned with a D, A, and a D, they're very relative to each other. So you can put your finger anywhere, so, and then anywhere again. So you can basically go, right? Isn't that nice? And then you can do that with all the strings. So you can see how that works? It's like I didn't even have to study, or not study, but I didn't even have to think about where my fingers were going to go because it's all going to sound not the same, but within the same framework of that chord pattern. So, you know, you can, and then you can also strum all of them at the same time. See how that works? It's all within the same framework of the D and the A, which are pretty relative because you can, a lot of songs incorporate D and A into the piece. So with this little ditty, you can go for miles and play for hours, 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 hours. I mean, like, and it's enjoyable too because kids would be if you're have children that haven't expressed interest in music. This would be a good way to turn them on to the blessings of the sound. Okay, so. See? And thus, the mountain dulcimer. It's pretty cheap too, so you can get this for less than $100. And that pretty much ends my tutorial today for the dulcimer. Oh, her name is Circe, by the way. I name all my stringed instruments with female names, of course. And they're all beginning with C. So my Stratocaster is Clarine. This is Circe. Hi, Circe. Oh, ta-da. Okay, so I hope you all have a wonderful day. And as the days go on, I'll introduce you to more of my toys. Okay?